Hi Fantasy Managers, welcome to FPL Team Talk. We're going to have a quick look at Game Week 10. I know it's quite early, Game Week 9 has only just started and Ramsdale's already conceded, so I'm on a downer straight away. But let's have a look at the things that you might need to know heading into Game Week 10. We can't do anything or affect Game Week 9 now, so let's just have a look. I've got the fixtures up on screen. There are some really nice ones that we should be looking to target. There's also perhaps one or two that we could possibly avoid, and we'll have a look at those in a minute. So looking at the fixtures at Game Week 10, three really stand out to me. We've got the Liverpool game at home to Brighton. Brighton, I like their defence, they're really tight. It'd be interesting to see how they get on against Manchester City, but that Liverpool game at home, you just got to fancy that. Great captaincy potential with Salah. Manchester City then at home to Palace. Palace really impressed me recently, but again, Manchester City just all conquering. You would really fancy them to put Palace to the sword. And then Newcastle at home to Chelsea. Again, so you've got the big three sides, no offence to Manchester United, but those three are the form sides, the sides possibly vying for the title, and then you've got them all playing sides probably not in the right half of the table, with the exception of Brighton. So Newcastle at home, you think Chelsea, great opportunity from the score there. Really interested to see how they get on this weekend against Norwich, who plays up front, what sort of formation, how they cope without Lukaku. And then there's some interesting fixtures in midweek that we need to be aware of and keep an eye on as well. So there's no European football going on this week in the Premier League, so it's just going to be EFL Cup action. But I think we need to keep an eye on some of these games. Arsenal versus Leeds, look at rotation, who comes in. Calvin Phillips has been out for a while. Will he get some starts to get some time under his belt? Then we've got the Chelsea game against Southampton. Really interested to see who Chelsea play up front. Does Reece James get his minutes in? Who plays left back? Is it Chilwell, Alonso? Maybe gives us a clue as to who starts at the weekend. As a Christensen owner, I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't play that game. It certainly makes me more confident he's going to play at the weekend at Newcastle. And then on the Wednesday, you again got some other games. You've got Tottenham, you've got Leicester, Brighton, Liverpool, North Preston, North End. I think I'll be less interested or worried about that team sheet. Unless you're a Jota owner, again, you perhaps be thinking, is Jota going to get the 90 minutes there? Is his minutes managed rather? So that could give you a clue. And certainly going to be clues in the West Ham Manchester City game. How seriously do both of those sides take it? Again, who is playing in that Manchester City side? Cancelo, Diaz I'll be looking at. Grealish, Mahrez, who plays for them gives us a clue as to who possibly misses out the weekend or who does get minutes at the weekend. So all these important things to keep an eye out for when we do our team selection later on in the week. Finally, we'll be looking at any injury news. Lukaku owners, if you've shipped him out like me, possibly hoping he's out for a while to justify if he comes back in, I'm in trouble with Havertz. Same with Werner. We'll be looking at DCL, Bamford. The latest news we had on these players, DCL was quite close to coming back. Bamford maybe still a couple of weeks. But all throughout the week, and especially on Friday, we'll be looking at those press conferences to see if those players are coming in. They're certainly going to be big influences on who we pick for our teams and captaincy options, especially when you consider Lukaku, Chelsea playing Newcastle. That could have huge bearings. So all these things we just need to be aware of coming up throughout the week, keeping their eye on. Of course, we on this channel, we will make sure that you're kept abreast of anything and any updates, any information that we get. We'll be looking at wildcard options, we'll be looking at watch lists. So please, if you enjoy the channel, give it a like, subscribe. In the meantime, best of luck over the weekend, and I shall see you on the other side.